And we're going to go to our next caller. It's 95.
Hi.
Hello.
I pressed. Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. Maybe
Oh.
I pressed the wrong number. I had a question to ask about. I have every time I try to do something new,
Mhm.
I end up paralyzed and have this feeling of failure and fear.
Okay.
I decided to start my own business, and I
Mhm.
have done a lot of work to own the business emotionally.
Mhm.
The next thing that happens that's new is I wanted to do something like copywriting, sales
Mhm.
copywriting, because you can't have a business online without having those type of skills.
Mhm.
I had a sinking feeling in my stomach again. So look, after I do one thing to own it, then when I think to do something else, I'm like, is this the right thing to do? Am I meant to do this? Is this my soul
Okay.
mission? Is
So
this
can
what I
can
should
you
do?
okay, you
Is
gave
it
me
a
more than
mistake?
you gave me enough more than enough for me to assist you. Okay, so can you sense how you feel about it right now? Can you sense how you feel
Yes.
about it? Okay. So the first weaknesses you have is when you start doing two or more things, it weakens you. When you do one thing at a time, it's strong, but as soon as you start thinking about doing another thing or doing two things, it weakens you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen you for doing two things and delete any cumulative effects. So now the next one is three things. Anytime you start doing three things, it weakens you. So we're going to make you strong to that and delete any cumulative effects there. And so now you're strong to that. So your fitness level is strong. Okay, now when you think about doing your business and copywriting, how does that feel?
I feel a rumbling in the pit of my stomach still,
Okay.
the second chakra.
Okay. So the next one is I'm going to strengthen you for misinterpretation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen you to that and delete any cumulative effects there. And then the other thing I'm going to strengthen for you is uh, triggers. So we're going to make that strong to you and delete any cumulative effects. And then so when you make, and also we're going to make you strong to choices and make that strong to you. So when you have a choice, it doesn't trigger anything, and when you have a trigger, it doesn't cause you to have a choice to do a specific, choose a specific thing. So if they're separated from each other, when you have a trigger, it's a trigger, and when you want to make a choice, you make a choice, and it doesn't create a trigger inside your body. So we'll make that strong for you and delete any cumulative effects there. And then I'm going to also strengthen you for any karma that you have with copywriters, and it's mostly indirect karma, so it's like from family and stuff like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to strengthen that and delete any cumulative effects there. Okay, now when you think about your business, how do you feel now?
Feel a little better, but
Feel better.
I guess there's just movement in my second chakra because I cannot seem to do things consistently. I take
Okay.
action consistently with anything new, but I think you covered that, right?
Okay, so when you go back into the past, it weakens you. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen you from going into the past and delete any cumulative effects. I'm also going to make you strong for your mind, so make that send it away so it doesn't affect your body, and delete any cumulative effects there, and then also delete anything, any memories and your quantum particles that are stuck in there. We're going to delete that. That's coming from actually from the future that's connecting to the past. We're going to make that strong back and forth. Okay, so how do you feel now?
I feel better.
Okay, so now when you
I
think
have
about
a fear
going
of
in,
being judged by my
huh?
performance.
So when you think about
I have a fear of being judged.
being judged. So copywriting is does no. So people judging you is actually not. It's actually people judging and you for your cooking is actually the weakest there. Someone is I'm strengthen other people judging you for your cooking and any triggers that it creates in you. We're gonna make you strong to that and delete any cumulative effects. And if there are triggers, it should last a fraction of a second. Okay. So now, how do you feel now?
Better, lighter, lighter.
Okay.
My brother criticizes my cooking all the time. Yes, I feel lighter and better.
So now when you think about doing the copywriting and opening your business, how does that feel?
Um, I feel nervous about the copywriting
You
still.
feel what?
The opening my business, I feel okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm okay with owning the business as
Uh-huh.
affiliate, but doing copywriting, I'm anxious about it still.
Okay. So
I haven't signed up
So
as
what I'm going
yet.
to do is I'm going
Keep
to
looking at
speed
it.
up speed up your perception and make that stronger. What's weakening your perception is actually coming from your father. So I'm going to strengthen that connection back and forth. And then the next one is actually coming so from time. So it's more of that present, actually, and going into the past. So from present going into the past, that time travel thing is weakening you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strengthen you to that. Okay, now when you think about the copywriting, how does that feel?
Better? A lot better.
Okay.
Better.
All right. Well,
I
thank
still
you.
have some rumbling in my second chakra, but I
Okay.
feel better. Thank
The
you.
rumbling in your second chakra is actually coming
You're
from your
fine.
throat, so I'm going to strengthen that for you. And coming from the mirror, I'm going to strengthen that for you, and from your bed. Okay, how does your rumblings feel now?
Good.
Good?
Good.
All right.
Good.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.